Okay, I'm trying to do a better job of dropping a shorter format for people who don't have 5 or 6 minutes to watch each chapter in my Women's History Month series on why we are not currently the main character in our own lives. I've talked about we're too male centered. I've talked about the fact we're people pleasers. We suffer in silence. We're more focused on broken hearts than our coins. I mean, I've run all of this down, and I've even shared some words of wisdom from my great aunt. If you have not seen the video titled Auntie say, don't only make only one man sample your cho-cho, please go back to that video. I think it's the best one I've had in the series. And I know I'll probably get a backlash for it, but it's fucking Women's History Month, and this is what I'm gonna do. So on today's long format, what I covered, a reason why you may not be the main character in your own life, is that you are inflexible to growing. When new knowledge comes to you, you don't want to take it in. And I see this sometimes with our elders where they've been holding on to a story, maybe since the 1970s, that they've told themselves about themselves, and they won't let go of that story. So even when new evidence occurs and they can evolve, they choose not to. And I'm sure this can happen with young people too, but the reason why I'm doing this series is to keep young women from making this kind of mistake. And for us mature women, it's never too late to kind of change your life. And that's what the fuck this Women's History Month is about, is how you can make history in your own life this month and on. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. You're inflexible to new knowledge. Sometimes when I'm talking to the elders in my family, I learn something new and then I drop the gem, like yesterday with my great aunt's words of wisdom. And then sometimes I'm having conversations with older women in my family and they are inflexible. Now, you're asking, why is it a problem if you're not willing to grow and get new knowledge and learn different things about yourself and explore? One of the problems I've noticed with some of the elder women in my family is they always need to be the smartest woman in the group. What happens when you're the smartest woman in your group? You don't have a motherfucking thing to learn. And that is a fucking problem. Okay? I like to be the slowest in my group out of all like my female friends. They are all races, all careers. They live in many different countries along with the United States. I love to learn. I want to learn things about marriage, your business, your educational path, how you raise your children. I like to be in groups where I'm the slowest motherfucking one and that everyone is providing some sort of knowledge that enhances my life. A lot of elders don't. A lot of elders don't. And sometimes it's not their fault. They grew up with the patriarchy and they had no other way of expressing themselves. It's 2025. And even with them trying to take women's rights away, we do have the ability to do things differently. But I want you to marinate on what it's like when you are the smartest person in your fucking group. Just marinate on that for a second. Yeah, that's a problem. There's nothing to learn. There's nothing to learn. And you're committed to the same story you've been telling yourself since the 1970s, 1980s, 1990s. But baby, we can still evolve, and today's that day. And so, yeah, that's one of the reasons why you're not the main character in your own life. You are inflexible to new knowledge. You don't want to take it in. Baby, as long as we are living and breathing, we are learning. But if you choose not to take some of the knowledge in as you go, that is your own fucking personal choice, okay? I love to learn new things. My auntie's gem from yesterday has really changed my life. I'm already trying to figure out how I can put things in place that are going to make me happy, because my 83-year-old auntie said, you have one blood clot life, okay? You have one life. And you get to be the main character in that life, and you get to decide how you want to live that life. Okay, it's KJM. I didn't want this video to be so long, but whichever one you catch, you'll get the message, the gist of it. And let's try to be the main characters in our own lives. Let's stop trying to live it for other people. Let's stop trying to let the patriarchy hold us down. Let's stop being slow on making our coins because we worried about some man. Baby, this is not the time. This is not the economy. Yeah, this is not the month. All right, it's KJM. I'm out. Let me know how you feel about the series.